The Lamborghini Diablo. I still get chills whenever I see one. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful, especially in this red color. So this is of course one of my favorite cars from my childhood, and it still looks incredible. But what I'm about to show you today is, well, something based on this, but it's divisive. It's up to you to tell me whether you like it or not. So let's have a closer look at the Diablo first. This one has a full tan interior. It looks great. It's all analog instead of being fully digital like today's cars. Engine cover is also a little old style. The styling and all is also very old school. So this Diablo came out in the 1990s, and it has a 5.7 liter V12 engine which makes around 492 horsepower, which is very close to 500 horsepower. They could have made a little more, but it's fine. And it could do 200 miles per hour easily. 0 to 60 time is around something in the 4 seconds range. Again, this is before we had the proper dual clutch gearboxes or launch control, so this is still a very interesting car of its time. So what I want to show you today is actually the Eccentrica Diablo. Basically, this is a Restomod Diablo, and it looks something like Megatron would like, or something Robocop would drive in a movie if they ever reboot it. So there are, of course, very identifiable features of it, like the front end. You can see it's all redesigned, new air intakes, front splitter, and there's a lot of carbon fiber as well, new lights. And the design is basically easily identifiable. You can see there's small differences between the two cars. Instead of pop-up headlights, you have pop-down covers, which are still aerodynamic. So this cover, of course, pops up and covers up the headlights, so it looks very much similar to a normal Diablo. And then you have, of course, these vents here. Again, signature look of the Diablo. The door mirror is also designed, just exactly, like the mirror of the Diablo, but a little modern. And this also added this vent here. That's of course to let the air out when the front wheels are spinning. So you can see a small wing here, a small wing on the side skirts. The side skirt is also a little wider because this car has been modified to be a little wider. That's to overcome the handling issues that the Diablos had. So Diablo was a very hard car to drive, and it's not easy to reverse at all because there was very little window to look back out of. And you can see the air intakes are also inspired by the original car. Now you can see there's a small wing on the side skirt as well. The wheels in this are fine. They're very simple, and the classic look of these wheels, that is iconic. I mean, that is incredible. And just how wide the wheel is. This doesn't give you the idea of how wide the wheel the rear wheels actually are, but this one kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. Now if you come to the back, you can see the Diablo has a very sleek, elegant rear, and in the Eccentrica they've redesigned it a little bit. The taillights are still around. There's a grille pattern on the back, and then you have a very new modern engine bay cover, which is alright. I mean, it's fine. And they've added a new feature as well onto the engine cover, and that is these air intakes, which are of course carbon fiber, just like you have on the Diablo SV, but these are on the very ends of the engine cover. Then you have the side air intakes here as well, just like you have on the standard car. So basically, the owner of Eccentrica, I got a chance to meet him a few days ago when this car was unveiled here at the showroom, and he's a big fan of this car. So he made a Restomod body, which has of course these exposed carbon fiber parts like on the bumper. Then you have new exhaust systems. So the owner basically wanted to remake the Diablo by honoring it, rather than making a new car altogether. So this is of course based on the Diablo, and it is a Diablo from the inside as well. So it still has the 5.7 liter V12 engine, but now it makes 550 horsepower. It's a little quicker, faster, handles better. But I gotta say, the look of the original is still, the original. This one is good, and I can appreciate, how much how much he loves the car. So if it wasn't for Diablo, we wouldn't have cars like the Cyan, which is limited to just 63 cars. And then the showroom has also a lot of very interesting cars like a Valkyrie, Spider, limited to just 85 cars in the whole world, $5 million. And then you also have a Valkyrie Coupe, and behind that is an AMG one, and these two are rivals of each other. Then you have Bugatti Chiron, Pagani Huayra, Ford GT at the back, McLaren Senna at the very back, two Monza SP2s by Ferrari. So if you want to check out more videos of Lamborghini such as Veneno, Centenario, you can head on down to the video description. You'll find the names and links, and let me know what do you think about this car.